Yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back to Get Jacked here on Ark Survival Evolved. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be taming up the Gallimimus. Now, this is the dinosaur that can actually seat 3 passengers. It was newly released and all that kind of stuff. It is actually the fastest one in the game now, I think. So it'll put that female Megaloceros to the test. So I need to grab some citronelle here. And so we'll do that because that's the second best thing to tame this. And as you can see, my plants now have a greenhouse effect after the last update where I was able to put the greenhouse above them. So that's really great. That's actually increasing the rate at which they produce fruit. So we're getting a lot more citronelle. So we're pretty much all set to go. So here we are, and we'll go find one of these. Alright, so here we are. I found a level 71, and I'm going to shoot it with my arrows, or my darts right away. Oh yes, it's caught on, I was hoping it would get caught on something over here. And then we're going to take the prod to it. So let's take our T-Rex, and let's go chase this guy down until he gets stuck on something, hopefully, and doesn't end up actually dying. So citronelle is actually the second best thing to tame it with after the Dimetrodon kibble. Now, I only have one of those, so we're not prepared for that. We need to start getting some eggs. So we'll have to grab a female one of those so that we can tame up a really high one of these guys. So where did this one go? I'm not sure if it's this one over here. I could have sworn it went into the trees over there. No, it must be this one. And sorry that it's dark. I just didn't want to lose this. There were a lot of them going around, but this wasn't the one. It was this one, wasn't it? What am I, inside the T-Rex now? Great. Alright, okay, we got out of the T-Rex. So, let's grab this guy. Yep, it's this one right here. So, I'm gonna shoot him again. Hopefully he'll get stuck on something. You ready? Alright. So we shot him. Run. I'm trying to aim him towards that cliff so that we can kind of get him stuck on something over here. Alright, now we're gonna taser you, man. Oh, man. Oh, didn't even knock him out? Really? Alright, well, that was anticlimactic. We'll continue to shoot him with darts. See how many that takes. So the trank gun, or not the trank gun, the taser itself does about, what, 350 topor? So we should definitely wait between shots because he's getting bloody. So definitely use darts. It looks like arrows aren't going to be effective at all. I don't think you'll be able to... Oh no. Oh no. You're going to cause me issues, aren't you? Shoo. Okay, he didn't do anything to us. So let's continue to knock this guy out slowly. Make sure T-Rex is okay over there. Alright, so are you going to go down anytime soon? I've actually shot him with quite a few darts, and I did hit him with that prod too, so he should be going down any second here. T-Rex still okay? I'm kind of worried about him. What I'm more worried about is him getting aggroed and then ending up killing the one we're trying to tame. That's usually what's more scary. But this should be going down any second now. Otherwise, it's going to die because it's really bloody. Are you alright? Oh, whew. Alright, there it goes. Last start. So let's start to construct our cage because this is a dangerous area. I really don't like this area. It's the kind of the river around 50-50. If you knock something out here, it's most likely going to die usually. So we need to cage this thing in. I need to break this rock. I don't think I hit it. Hopefully I didn't hit the dinosaur right there in the head. We'll throw this one right here because we definitely need to fence this guy in. Okay, so we've got those up. Let's get some around here. We can actually use the rocks. Oh, where did this Carno come from? Alright, let's take out this guy. Oh, man. Alright. I should be able to pike him to death. Get out of here, Carno. Alright. We didn't piss off the Ankylos, did we? Nope. Nope, they don't seem too mad. Alright, we're good. Alright. Is that another one? Is that a raptor? Nope, that's another one of these. Okay, get out of here. You're making me worried. So the topor is dropping really quickly on these guys. So I should really hurry up with this cage design. We don't really need that out. Alright. Alright, so continuing along with this, that should be pretty set. I think that Mega Neuro is attacking that body over there. Hopefully it doesn't come over here and bother us. So we should probably get some narcotics in this guy real quick. So as you can see, the Topor is dropping pretty quickly. Not quite as fast as the Dimetrodon, but I would say pretty close. So we definitely have to keep an eye on this guy. We'll throw the Citronelle. It didn't do very much there, so it looks like this is going to be a really long tame if you don't have your kibble for this guy. So good thing we'll wait for an 100 plus when we have kibble saved up. But this guy is, oh my gosh, it's going to take forever for this. Can we get over this rock? I need to get that T-Rex over here so we don't have to worry about it. Ugh, so close, really? I don't want to break another rock because we're kind of using that as our walls. We might be able to get over this rock. I think we might be standing on him right now. Are we stuck? I might have to throw a door on this thing, but I thought I would be able to make it out. Okay, I made it out. Okay, that was a big hassle. Alright, so let's go grab our T-Rex over here, bring him back. And then we'll kind of see how long this thing is going to take to tame. We're obviously not going to do the whole thing on camera. I won't put you through that. Alright. Do you really need to die? Alright, you have to die now. You didn't have to get in my way, and this didn't have to happen. Alright, so... Oh my gosh, we have to go like 20 feet, and it's this big of an issue. So we're going to put him here, kind of to block anything from coming in. We'll put him on passive, so that he can just kind of tank anything if it comes near here. And then we should be all set to tame this thing. So, we'll just take one more look. Yep, that's going to take forever. That looked like his second eat right there, and it's going to take a lot of Citronelle as well. So, we'll be back when this guy's all tamed up to be able to test him out and all that kind of fun stuff. Alright, well, I was running around and I turned out that a saber-tooth ended up inside of our taming pen, so that ruined that other one. So I went with a lower level one here just because it was really, really close to the base and I was able to kind of direct it towards our wall. So I'm kind of feeding him, and this one's pretty close to done, and I'll show you a little bit more of how this Topor drops. So see how quickly that goes, especially on these lower level ones. The other one wasn't too bad, or at least it wasn't visually too bad because he had a lot more Topor, but this one's lower level, only 30 so, and you can actually see it dropping really steadily. So we'll keep him narked up because he would wake up even with that last, 2 bites or so. He would still probably wake up in that amount of time. So we've got this all set. I've got plenty of Citronelle, obviously, but this was a really, really long tame too. So don't expect this to be like a Parasaur or something like that. Like, this is a pretty long tame, even with Citronelle. So we'll start tearing down the walls of this thing so that we can be all prepared for when he gets all tamed up, and it should be really close to now. Yep, he should be eating it any second. But yeah, definitely pack a ton of narcotics and all that kind of stuff. And don't piss off any Oviraptors near it, because holy crap, that Oviraptor was a jerk. Just running around attacking everything. So this guy, oh my gosh, just eat the last piece of food. Are you serious? Okay, we're so close. And, come on. There we go. And I actually like their names. I think it's pretty cool. So I'm going to name this one Gally for now. And it's all set to go. I don't have a saddle quite yet for it. We'll go build one of those up and see the resource cost of that. So can we pick these up with Argents? It has some pretty low stats. I mean, its movement speed is crazy, but its health is ridiculously low. I'm going to break down the last couple of these walls, and then we'll actually grab our Argent. Can we... I hope we can pick it up. You might... I don't know. This is a 3-seat dinosaur. It might not be able to. So, you can't. Well, thank goodness we tamed it so close to the freaking wall, because we would have had to walk this guy all the way back, and that would have been a real hassle. So let's bring him inside the gate here. park them, and then we will go up and make a saddle really quick so that we can see the cost of that and kind of test out how this guy works and all that kind of stuff. So we'll be right back when we get up top. Alright, so we've got all the resources. It took just pretty much a lot of wood. There's a little bit of metal and then some fiber and hide, obviously, but mostly it was just a lot of wood. So it's actually going to be a pretty big saddle. So let's throw this fiber in here and we should be all set. Alright, and it's not too high of a level saddle either, so you don't have to worry about that. And this will be really cool for actually... Oh, we got a little bit of lag there. For actually riding around with 2 other passengers. I think it'll be really funny. I wonder how the weight situation is going to work with all that. I need to clear out my inventory a little bit because I know that this guy does have a really low weight, so I don't want to carry all this stuff around with me. So we'll just kind of toss it into the bins. Oh, we'll just throw this stuff on the ground. Don't even worry about it. Let's take this stuff down and we'll get this saddle on this guy. This is so exciting because this is going to be like a super fast land mount for once. Like, no one wants to ride a parasaur around, or, I mean, Megaloceros are cool, but this guy's really sweet, and you can actually bring someone else with him. This is actually, what, the first one that doesn't have a buildable saddle that you can actually bring someone around with that is on land. So look at how cool this thing looks. Really awesome. And we'll throw the saddle on and see how that looks. We'll take these away. You don't need those. Oh, we should probably put it on. And there we go. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. It's got like little seats. Kind of like a motorcycle or something like that. That's really cool. Alright, let's take him out. Let's see. Oh, so he does have an attack. I was thinking that it would be like the female deer where they don't have an attack at all. And yeah, definitely really fast. The stamina is not going down quickly. So let's run him out over here, see how quickly he moves. Look at how majestic. Oh, as we run into a rock. But we'll jump. Oh, how much fall damage? Not too bad. Probably doesn't have a buff like the frogs on fall damage. But so we'll have to be more careful with that. But he is a really quick one. The stamina isn't going down. We just did a whole loop and haven't stopped or anything. So can he? Oh, look at that! He can attack stuff. Oh, he's grabbing the parasaur and just holding it in place. Look at this. He's just using those claws to just hold his prey in place. That parasaur isn't going anywhere. Yeah, I don't know why it's actually not. That's weird. The hitbox on this guy must actually interfere with that or something. So he can actually grab onto parasaurs and kill them because it's the more dominant land speed mount. So we'll just kind of bring him back up towards the base, and let's see if we can actually drain this guy's stamina and if I can get over that kind of stuff. So let's see here. We'll kind of just jump all the way back and see if we can drain his stamina. Because you can make it really far across the map. And okay, we just got a level 2. And it might sound funny, but I think it'll be cool to get some melee damage on this guy and make him into a little bit of a predator at least. Or not predator, but damage dealer. Because if we're taking him across the map, he needs to be able to defend himself. Alright, so let's bring him back to base. And that's pretty much all for this guy. Really cool addition to the game. The new update brought a lot of stuff, and I'm really glad that we have all this new stuff to play around with. I definitely need to save up that kibble so that we can get a really high level tame of one of these guys. But other than that, that's pretty much all I have. If you liked the video, please hit that thumbs up or subscribe to the channel for more content. I hope this helps you get your own Gallimimus. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you next time.